Welcome everyone. I'm Nicole Rodriguez, registered dietitian, and today I have the pleasure of meeting with Scotty Miller of Masonic Villages Farm. Scotty, thank you so much for having us.
Yep, you bet.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the operation here?
Sure. Masonic Village started in 1910. We have always had beef cows here. We also have a row crop operation as well. And right now we have about 160 brood cows, which are out on pasture year-round.
So for our viewers, can you just give us a little bit more of a description of what a cow-calf operation is?
Sure. A cow-calf operation is where you have brood cows or mama cows, and we breed them. We have 8 herd bulls here at Masonic Village, and we'll split them into breeding groups, and we'll breed them over a couple of the summer months. And then we calve out our cows in early spring, February, March, and we leave the calf with the mama cow for about 6 to 9 months, and then we'll wean them off the cow and give the cow a break until the following spring, and the cycle starts over again.
So it sounds like you're super busy year-round and that each season is a little different, but can you walk us through what your typical day looks like?
Sure. Our average typical day is probably mostly checking the cows, making sure they're all getting around, they're all getting water, they're all getting some grass to eat. There's plenty of grass for them to eat. We rotationally graze, so we have different paddocks that we can move them to. And also checking the calves and making sure the calves are nursing mom and staying with mom and behaving.
So these cattle play a really interesting role in our food system. Can you talk a little bit about the ways that cattle are upcyclers and how they contribute to a healthier environment?
Sure. Cattle have a 4-compartment stomach, 4 stomachs, so they're able to digest things differently than you and I can and many other animals, which makes them a really cool upcycler. They can utilize forages and grasses in different areas of a farm that might not be suitable for anything else.
That's really neat. So they're upcycling inedible forage into high quality protein, but in doing so, they're also preserving the environment.
Yep.
Now, you take really great care, obviously, of both the animals and the environment here. So in addition to everything that you do, you participate in a program called Beef Quality Assurance. Can you tell us about that?
Yep. BQA is a volunteer program. It's laid out to give us farmers help on where and when to give shots or administer vaccines if we have to do that. There's even some things with cattle handling, where to position ourselves with the cow so we're not stressing them out too much and also not stressing us out too much.
Tell us a little bit about how you feed the cattle here, and like, I'm a nutritionist for people, but you bring on a nutritionist for them as well, correct?
Yes, we do. We work very close with an animal nutritionist who helps us with our cows, and he gives us, we make up a mineral, a free choice mineral that our cows have access to, which will have vitamins and minerals in it that they might not get totally from the grass. We also work closely with a vet as far as herd health goes.
So it's a whole team approach.
It is, yeah.
Very cool. So you talked a little bit about the ways that the cows basically care for the environment as far as upcycling and utilizing this land that otherwise is not suitable for vegetation or for building or anything. What are some other environmental practices of preservation you utilize here?
We here at Masonic Village, we have a series of waterways, which helps with soil erosion to limit that. And we also have a series of grass alleyways that we use to move our cattle between pasture and pasture instead of loading them all in a truck and driving them. And we also utilize a series of underground tile, which feeds a series of water bowls, which basically gives our cattle spring-fed water year-round.
How lucky for them.
Yes, yes.
So something else that's a big topic of discussion is manure management, because cows use the bathroom and everyone wants to know what happens to that manure.
Yeah. We also work with an agronomist, which ensures that we haul manure if we need to at certain areas and not in certain areas. Most of our cows are out on pasture year round, so that we don't pile up and haul out, but we will take something out and we'll drag it out and we'll spread it out within the pasture, which then becomes fertilizer and lets the grass grow again.
It really sounds like cattle take the land full circle. Really cool.
Yeah.
And because of all your efforts, you were awarded something really special recently.
We were rewarded the Environmental Stewardship Award at the national level, and there's 5 regions that they give these awards out to. We won for our region, and then we went up against those 5 to win it nationally.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Huge honor. You're so busy here and you do so much for both the cattle and the environment. I'm curious, what's the biggest joy of your job?
My biggest joy is probably seeing that calf being born, kind of hitting the ground, popping up, and taking that first suck of milk from mom. Knowing that everything we did for the last year has worked, and just an exciting time to see the cycle start over again.
Very special indeed. Scotty, thank you so much for opening your barn doors to us today. We appreciate all you do.
Yep, you bet. Thank you.
Thanks.